We're out here at US 27 Motorsports today doing a Hunter's Edition review of the latest and greatest models from Polaris, Can-Am, and Yamaha. We got the new 2015 Polaris Crew 900, 2015 Commander Max XT 1000, 2015 Yamaha Viking 700. All these are the hunting editions for 2015. As you can see, they're all very comparable in models. The Viking boasts 6 seats, as the Commander has 4, and the Polaris Crew can comfortably sit 5 people. Now all these units right now are running, so just do a quick comparison of who truly has got the quietest machines when you're out there about ready to go up to your hunting stand. That's going to make a big difference of how long it's going to take to get those deer back in. So let's go ahead and walk behind the machines here and see what we got. And this is the Yamaha Viking. This would be the Can-Am. That's pretty quiet. And here we got the Polaris Ranger Crew. Also very quiet. Being here doing the video, I can honestly say that out of the 3, I would give it Polaris, being the quietest machine running. Comfortability of the backseat passenger riding. My name is Robert. I'm 6'2", kind of a little above average. One good thing I can honestly say about the Viking is they got these doors. That really is a nice feature to have when you're out in a trail and you want to keep all your stuff inside, as well as your legs and arms. Let's see what we got here. Woo! Alright. Well, this is good for rollout protection, but being a tall guy, it looks like I'm going to really have to squeeze to get in there. Got good ample leg room. Definitely feels pretty secure back here. I do like this now that I'm in. That is a real nice, safe feeling, but getting in, it was kind of a challenge, so I think if you're going to be a heavier set, bigger guy, it might even pose more of a challenge. Let's move over to the Can-Am here. See how easy it's going to be to get in the back of this bad boy. As you can see, they do with the exterior safety nets, which is like buckle style. I do kind of like that. Got a handle right here. Nice. Oh, okay, my knees are hitting the seat, so it doesn't have as much leg room as the Viking. Not at all. Let me hook this up real quick. Now that I'm in here, I like this hand feature right here. That's a real nice, as well as this. Gives you a nice sense of security. Over the Viking having that left panel right there, I like these handles right here, also giving you that sense of security. I have a double seat belt right here. So yeah, I could see this out of rating it 1 to 10. I'd give it a definite 7 on comfortability and just how it feels. I'd definitely give a Viking a solid 6 on that. The only thing I didn't like was the deterrent getting in. Okay, here we are to the Ranger Crew. As you can see, they have also the buckle style on the outside, just real simple design. Easy swing in, plenty of leg room, quick attachment. Got my seat belts right here. I tell you what, I like this. All the leg room I can ask for being a taller guy, and honestly I think if I was a heavier guy, getting in it's not an issue. I have this sidebar right here, kind of like the Viking, but it's metal. It definitely provides that sense of safety. If we're going in a corner, that's going to stop me from rolling out. I like this. 1 out of 10, solid 9. The reason why I'm not giving it a 10, because I guess nothing's really perfect in life, but with that being said, out of all 3, I definitely give Polaris, in my own opinion, being 6'2", the easiest to get in as a passenger in the rear seat. That being said, we'll move on to the next part of our reviews. Okay, as we have all the models here, the 2015, what I'm going to be featuring right now is the dumping capabilities of the beds on these utility aspects of the side-by-sides. Here we have the Polaris Ranger Crew. You know, all the machines have the functions right here on the side. You just click it up, and as you can see, it just kind of manually gravity feeds, dumps itself. One good thing I could say about Polaris is it definitely boasts the biggest cargo space out of all the side-by-sides. It also has tie-down attachments. All these holes are right here for all the lock and ride attachments of hundreds of things that you can honestly do to make it your own. They have chainsaw, storage compartments, auxiliary gases, you name it, they have it for this. With that being said, this has a 1,000 pound maximum cargo capacity. With all the other vehicles are at 600. So this gives you 400 extra pounds of storage cargo capabilities. So that's a real nice added feature with that. This also comes with a 2-inch Reese receiver, which is really nice to have when you're towing your stuff. It makes it a really good option to have. Moving on over here to the Can-Am, looking at the dump bed in itself, the buttons are right here on the side. Gravity lift, as you can see. The storage compartment on this is a lot smaller than comparable to the Ranger. With first look at it, it definitely still has your tie-down points. With your tie-down points up here on the rail, doesn't look like there's a lot of innovations that do much more for storage for these things. Polaris has kind of been renowned for their lock and ride for their accessories. This does have under storage capabilities, which looks like you can put a helmet, storage gas, pretty much almost anything you'd want in there to kind of accommodate to your trailer and back hunting. This also does come with the 2-inch Reese receiver as well with chain hookups. This is mounted securely onto the chassis, but only thing I don't like about that is it does rob you about 1 inch of your ground clearance. So kudos for them by beefing it up, but the negative side is they truly lost a little bit of their ground clearance comparable to the other two models. Moving over to the Yamaha Viking, same button component on the side. The Yamaha Viking does feature a metal bed. It's the only one out of all the side-by-sides that do that. They do have the bed liners that are available for these, as well as the floor mats. That's one of our #1 sellers on Yamaha Parts King, to be able to get any of your accessories for these machines, as well as Can-Am Parts King and Polaris Parts King for any of your discount accessories or OEM parts. But nonetheless, it gets back to the details of this. This does have tie-down points, just like all the other comparable models. 600 pound maximum dump cargo. So looking at that, you know, they all have their comparable features from all three of the models. This does have a 2-inch Reese receiver. To be honest with you, I really think they're third place comparing out of the three. I'd give Polaris a #1 because they took in mind the clearance, heavy duty feature of it being a 2-inch receiver, and just the all-around approach. I give them #1, Can-Am #2, and Viking #3. But okay, we're still up here at US 27 Motorsports and Trailers. My guy Tony just got done driving all three of these machines, and you know, as I was standing here and as he drove around our obstacle course, you know, I kind of noticed the run noise of these machines. You know, we did the idle noise comparison, but as the machines were driving, out of all three, I definitely have to say the Viking is definitely the loudest, and what makes it loudest is the actual exhaust, not so much the machine driving itself. So motor emissions, Can-Am, I would give it #2 for noise, because what made it really noisy was the actual gear whining noise. And Polaris, that's definitely obviously a more quiet running machine. With that being said, Tony, what's you just got done driving these three machines. What do you think?
I personally would prefer the power of the Ranger 900 crew. The Commander 1000 has comparable power. It's just the noise factor in it is a lot worse. And the Viking, it's a great all-around machine, but could definitely use a little more power to get through some of the tougher obstacles you might come across. Get up and go speed and stopping wise, very comparable between the Ranger and the Commander. Viking, same way, needs a little bit more on the pickup side, but stopping wise, all very great and comparable.
So okay, between all three, wrapping it up, if you were going to give out of a rating 1 to 10, what would be your top rating for storage, power, riding, everything?
I would have to probably give the Ranger at least an 8 out of 10.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, you definitely heard it from a gentleman that's been in the industry for quite some time. You know, as myself, you know, we're out here testing and tuning all the models. You know, at the end of the day, we're personal to some, but this test was to prove what all the OEMs truly bring to the table. You know, so we're unbiased in opinions. This is real test and tune experimentation. Stay tuned to our channel. We're definitely going to be producing a lot more videos to come. Hopefully you like what you see. If you want any more information, go ahead and check us out on us27motorsports.com. Give us a call toll free, 1-866-554-4217. You definitely check out our latest and greatest builds and what we've been up to lately. Thanks for watching.